Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero, where in the previous episode we were raiding Revache & Co.'s headquarters. We've gotten the keys. We can insert them into the lock and see what it uncovers. I would never have imagined they'd make such a complicated mechanism just for this one room. And from the footprints around it, it's clear they used this passageway pretty frequently. So Marconi has his own little secret hideout, does he? This can only mean one thing. His private quarters are further inside. Oh yeah, huh? Now that you mention it, we haven't found his room yet, have we? I suspect more clues will turn up further ahead. Alright, let's head on down, everyone. Let's indeed wait with that for just one moment. We've gotten some cool things in Revache that we can now take to the downtown district because Chief Guillaume is awaiting us, and the guide at least recommends that I do this now. Possibly, maybe I could do this in the finale, but it says do it now. I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna go back to Guillaume. Oh, looks like you managed to get your hands on some tea material, did ya? Just say the word and I'll make that Orbal staff look brand spanking new. I'm ready to go anytime you need me. Upgrade staff. Alright, hold on. Customize? Yeah, because we can upgrade these with some new material. I mean, there shouldn't be anything wrong with us doing that, really. But I feel like we might be able to get new... We still have time. Upgrade staff. I'll need to use some material you found to upgrade the Orbal staff. Should we proceed with the upgrade? I mean... Yes, but the way you're saying it makes me very uncertain. Yes? Please. Yeah, please do. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Everything good on your end, Roberts? Yep, I've got the materials and I'm ready to go. Just hold on, I'm on my way. I'm done verifying the required materials. We're ready to roll. A weapon modification then. Lucky me being here to witness such a rare spectacle. Hey, so you're getting into it after all. I'm proud of you, Specs. You idiot. I was being sarcastic. Why are we involving ourselves with trivial requests in the middle of a huge situation? Dudley, that's our middle name. Sorry, you might be right. Our priorities may not have been in order. I apologize for not realizing it sooner, Detective Dudley. On the other hand, I recognize that you have your own circumstances to deal with as well. I'll go take care of something else in the meantime. Finish this up ASAP so we can get back to the investigation. Understand? Right. Don't worry, we will. I like that. That's what detectives from the 1st Division are like, huh? Would you like to postpone the upgrade, Tio? It seems like you're a bit busy at the moment. Not to worry, Chief. This behavior is typical of Detective Dudley. I think he understood the situation anyway. We may as well hurry and complete the modifications. That's what I like to hear. Let's get cracking in that case. Sounds good. We'll try to complete the modifications as fast as possible. Now that I'm in the right mindset, I can really feel the adrenaline pumping through my veins. I'm looking forward to this. I can already picture Tio gallantly brandishing her new Orbal staff. Chief, if the Orbal staff is rendered useless due to a bug, I will refuse to speak to you for a significant amount of time. Do you understand? No way. Anything but that, Tio. How could I have done such a terrible thing? Chief, nothing's happened yet. Take a deep breath and relax. Come back to us, Roberts. Huh? Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and begin the process then. You mind waiting a little bit? Of course not. We'll just sit here and watch you then. Let's get this show on the road as Lloyd and the others spent the next 30 minutes observing the process, while Revache is getting away. They were unable to understand the finer details of the process, but it seemed as though the upgrade was completed without incident. And then... What? How's it feel? I think I got all the calibrations just right. Well then, it felt slightly off due to the code having been completely overwritten, but all in all, not bad. I bet it's the balance control. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time, though, Tio. Just like the Aeon system to swap the program over whenever you want. Yeah, just use the Aeon system to swap the program over whenever you want to change to a different Orbal staff. Oh, and please don't forget to install any of the removable attachments.
Understood.
So, Lloyd, I take it things went well?
Phew, I think so. I never even realized the Orbal staff could open up like that. It almost seemed like some sort of high-tech clamshell. I had no idea your staff had so many different functions. Oh, right. How does it handle now, Tio? Are you able to perform the new craft?
Yes, the upgrade is complete. I should be able to perform all of the new functions efficiently and without error. Absolute Zero allows me to launch anti-energy bullets at 0 degrees. Though I cannot fire them in quick succession, I imagine they will prove quite useful in more intense fights.
Really? Well, that's reassuring.
Sounds like that thing will be able to bail us out if we find ourselves in a pinch. I'm itching to see it in action.
We'll definitely be counting on you for your support, Tio.
Roger. Chief, Mr. Guillaume, thank you for your efforts.
Yeah, we appreciate the help.
Oh, that little thing was no big deal. Don't worry about it at all. Right, no need to thank us. It was our proposal after all. Besides, I'm glad we were able to complete all of the intended modifications successfully. I was half expecting you to turn it down, actually. I guess it was the right decision to put Guillaume's name on the request after all. No, never mind. Please just forget I said that. Oops, would you look at the time? I really must be on my way now. I hope the staff serves you well in your battles. Stay safe, Tio. Until next time, then.
Why must he be like this?
Well, at the very least, I can tell that he genuinely cares about you, Tio.
As overprotective as ever, eh, Roberts? Seems like you're finished. I assume you've successfully modified the Orbal staff?
Yes, of course.
Sorry it took so long, Dudley.
As you should be. I swear. Going in for weapon maintenance in the middle of an urgent situation? Well, what's done is done. If you're finished, can we return to our investigation? We can't afford to put it off any longer.
Understood, let's move out then. We'll be heading out now, Mr. Guillaume. Thank you for everything, sir. We'll be counting on you if anything more comes up.
Sure. Don't really get what's happening, but keep hanging in there. And Dudley, was it? Don't be a stranger. Come to my factory anytime you need your weapon fixed up. Well, I'll consider it. Until we meet again.
Orbal staff enhancement completed! Bap-boop-boop. That's so cool!
Don't worry about it. Didn't even break a sweat performing that upgrade. All I did was follow some instructions. Don't be a stranger. I'm not gonna bite, so come by and use my services whenever you need.
Yes, we'll be sure to do so.
Really appreciate you doing this for us. Schrodinger. I just feel like when we get to a new chapter, they're gonna give me one new set of weapons, and also, but I have so much unit material. I don't feel good using them. I'm silly. I know I'm silly. I should just use them. I can't bring myself to do it. But with that, yes, we were raiding Revache. I just figured I would do that since the guide said I should do it now, even though I suspect I would be able to wait with it. But Dudley, you ready to take on this mysterious corridor? Wow. All right. Back on the case. Back on the case. I want to see Tio staff in action. This is an ominous corridor. You guys think this is Marconi's office?
Well, if we're blasted by a wave of gaudiness as soon as we open the door, we'll have our answer. Enough standing around. Let's go inside. We may be able to find clues regarding the whereabouts of the missing people.
Intruders detected. Exiting standby mode.
What?
Everyone, get back.
Oh! Is that a freaking samurai Potter Motter? What the heck? A robot?
Hey man, I'm sorry for making fun of all the mechanisms in this place.
Switching to interception mode. 5 targets identified.
Weapon diagnostics complete. Mustang activated. Initiating interception.
He's got buddies.
Remotely controlled attack units.
Look alive, everyone. Let's send this hunk of metal back to the scrapyard where it belongs. Got it. Whoa! Alright. Leave it to me. Encourage. Bam, bam, bam. Also, we're about ready to do Justice Hammer here on 200 CP. It's coming up. It's coming up. Don't think I don't see it. Plow. Indeed. On a rush turn, do we battlescope? Yeah. Let's figure them out. Regenenkopf. A powerful bipedal archaism equipped with an electric blade has a boost function and a T material. It's so good. All right. And I'm just going to battlescope this other boy right here. Mustang. Regenenkopf support archaism, equipped with orbments for quick repairs. Alright. Searing flame. Blam, 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 blam. Alright. He can mute. Well, good thing my archer has this fun thing equipped. Just want to double check. Yeah, there's 2 of the same, so we should have all enemies checked. Tio, your staff. Absolute 0. Fires a frozen blast from a transformed Orbal staff. Freeze 100%. Insane. But, Avalon Gate? I think Avalon Gate. Oh. We got some arts up in here. Stone Spike coming in. Oof. Okay, Stone Spike coming in. All good though. Randy Orlando. Is it time? I think it's time. Blam! Almost got it down. I could smash it to pieces. Smash! There we go. Yeah. It might be time for you. Let me see this, Dudley. Justice Hammer! He's so cool! Damn. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, this game is so good. Oh, the music, the combat, the voice lines add so much. Oh, man. Repairing light? Oh, you will not. Searing flame? That's alright. You can try, but it's not like Lloyd's. Yeah, Lloyd believes in arts anyways. Oosh. Yes. Freaking samurai Potter Modder up in the air. Raw. Consume him. Oh, good freaking night, mister. I can only hit one. Let's see you use it. Baka, 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 baka. Boosh. Not too shabby. Oh. Fun stuff. Oh, that was good. Got another T material too. This is crazy. That's crazy. That was way harder than any of the other machines we've fought so far. No kidding. They got firepower like that thing. We haven't sicked it on AU yet.
I am certain that controlling a machine of this nature is exceedingly difficult. There's a strong possibility it would go on a rampage without a skilled engineer handling it.
I'm just glad we didn't have to fight it in the middle of the city. It would have been much harder for us. Yes, it certainly would have been. Okay, we've cleared the final obstacle. Let's head into the room. Right. Let's indeed. My guide is just blank for the rest of the chapter, so let's just see what goes down. Oh, it's locked. We finally made it to the Don's office.
We'll be going beyond the point of no return in multiple ways if we enter this room. What should we do?
Upon entering, you may no longer freely explore outside of Crossbell City. Remaining quests labeled with short term will expire. Proceed with caution. It's so nice of them to do. It's so nice of a touch to have this. Okay. Let's just take a quick breather here and let's just think things through before I potentially mess up for myself and have to like replay 20 hours. We have completed quite a lot of quests at the moment. It's really Creative Cooks wanted, and that's on medium, so that's good. Orbal staff enhancement will be able to hand in, and that's all complete, and it's also medium, just if that matters at all. And we have successfully done Taki's, all the different chests that we wanted to get around the place. Also, after doing this for Tio, her bonding points should have gone up. Indeed, both Tio and Ellie are ready to love me. Randy's still being a little difficult, but we'll make him. We'll get around to that. But all in all, this is really the place to make a save. Let's cruise into this final part of the game, shall we? Oh, thanks for being here with me. I'm just ready. I'm gonna get sappy. We have a whole final chapter to do. Let's go.
There's the chest. Can I not get that chest? It's not on my chest list. What does that mean?
It's clear that no expense has been spared here, though it's still nothing compared to Speaker Hartman's room.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be hard to beat that. Ah, wait.
Tio Todd, thought you were smarter than that. What are you getting all panicked over? I'm well aware of what you lot pulled at the Schwarze auction. Namely, swiping the prey the First Division has been after for years.
Regardless, this definitely seems like it's Marconi's office. But this, I think we've looked through Revache's entire headquarters, and yet...
Yeah, neither the Mafia members nor the missing people are here. If there really are any clues lying around, odds are they be right here. Time is precious. Let's split up and search the room.
Yes, sir. I'm sure we'll find something soon.
I sure hope so. How's it going? So we managed to find files directly tying Revache to illegal smuggling. I thought I had an idea of what they were doing, but to think the scale of their operation was this massive. Damn it. If only we had a search warrant. This is enough evidence to put them behind bars for a whole century.
I found an inventory of the items they prepared for the Schwarze auction. Everything about the items, from acquisition to the winning bidder, is detailed here. To think that they even acquired a masterpiece stolen by Phantom Thief B. If this info became public, it could possibly cause an international uproar.
Ooh, spicy.
I found a list implicating Crossbell's most influential political and business figures of accepting bribes. It includes not only the Speaker, but also several Imperial faction Diet members, the CGF commander, and other directors of various organizations. According to this, they received vast sums of Mira from enterprises in return for silencing matters involving Revache.
File here talks about Revache's arms smuggling routes. Clever bastards already control all the routes I know about from way back in the day. I bet they're making good use of Garcia's Jaeger connections. Man, with this, we can lock them up for good. But there's only one place I want to look. Come on. What is this chest? The chest is locked.
I don't think I'll be able to unlock this with a lockpick. In that case, I guess I'll try searching the room.
Okay, it's on. I'm finally figuring out what's in this chest. They've teased it for so long. You don't show a man at Chekhov's chest, okay? The cabinet has a wide selection of vintage alcohol.
Not sure why I was expecting to find anything other than fancy wine here. Oh, but wait.
Is that just a little glass orange juice? Lloyd lifted each bottle one by one.
Bingo!
Treasure chest key.
None of his subordinates would ever dare touch his private collection. Not a bad hiding place, Marconi.
Please tell me how hiding a key under a bottle, unless the bottle has like a sort of like an inverted bottom, if you will, like wouldn't it like waggle all over. Whew. Let's go. The chest is locked. Let's do it. What does this mean? What's in here? Who's in here? Another girl? Yes, got it. There are a few files in here. Let's take a look. Gnosis delivery receipts. Shipping receipts. There we go. It's as we thought. They're responsible for distributing the drugs. Furthermore, it's Gnosis, the very same drug the cult developed. What the hell is going on here? There's something else here in the corner of the chest. Is this a CPD badge? Uh-oh. Damaged officer badge? There's no way. Guy? Oh, it is Guy's! This directly ties him to his death then. Each and every missing person is written on this list. So now we have evidence that the Mafia is responsible for distributing the drugs. We've also managed to confirm that the drugs are, in fact, Gnosis, the very same one created by that cult. How was the Mafia able to get their hands on something like this? According to the shipment inventory, it seems like their entire supply has come from one person. Could that person have ties to the cult? Without a doubt. According to the documents, Revache has had a relationship with this person for several years. They even provided Revache with a technique to easily control the war dogs via administering drugs to them. That explains it then. It usually takes Jaegers a hell of a long time to train even one war dog. The fact that these mobsters had so many of them all of a sudden always seemed weird to me. This means that someone from the cult was involved with that as well. But who could it be? We can deduce that it's someone living in Crossbell, judging by how frequently they're in contact. I don't know the answer. It's probably Imelda. However, in regards to the missing people and Revache's disappearance, my intuition's telling me this cult member is the one responsible.
I agree with Lloyd. Those blue pills are likely an enhanced version of the original Gnosis from 6 years ago. Whoever this is, they managed to perfect the formula and now they're supplying the Mafia with it.
Tio. It's alright, Tio. We're with you. Never again. We'll never let you go through that hell again.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Wherever this guy is, he seems like a real piece of shit. I'm gonna enjoy kicking his slimy ass. I would assume it's someone we've been introduced to already. I have a theory about who it is. It's a man who gave me, like, bad vibes in just ways that other people in the past Trails games have given me bad vibes. But I'm not gonna say it in case I'm right, but I promise to be honest about it once the reveal happens. The real problem is, how are we gonna lure him out of his hiding place? Right, we're lacking in numbers. The CPD already has to deal with Revache's disappearance, the missing persons case, and that bomb threat at the airport too. If the Hyros weren't putting so much pressure on the force, we might be able to handle everything, but... Damn it. To think that the commissioner was completely won over by petty bribery. If not for him, we'll be able to mobilize the entire CPD and build a task force for all these cases. Has he no shame? He's a blight on the department! Hey, Dudley. I have an idea. Why don't we get the bracers to help? Oh yeah, they'd be a huge help right about now. What are you even thinking, Bannings? If we bring the bracers in, the CPD's widespread corruption would be completely exposed. I don't think there's any avoiding that. It's simply a price the police force will have to pay. It's our own fault anyway. We've known about this corruption for a long time, but have continually looked the other way. Wouldn't it be best to accept the shame now, so we could begin moving forward?
It's true. Worrying over the department's pride will only cost us more time. Time those missing people may not have. Not only that, but we still don't have a damn clue what the Mafia's main objective is.
We can't afford to stand here fretting over our reputations any longer. We need to act.
So these are the kinds of people Sergei gathered for his team. Very well. I'll leave you all in charge of contacting the guilds. I'll go and secure the 1st Division's help behind the top brass's backs. With any luck, I may even be able to enlist help from the 2nd Division.
Hey, Dudley. Thank you. I appreciate you giving us a chance.
Don't misunderstand me. It just so happens that we have no other choice in these circumstances. More importantly, Bannings. What do you plan to do with that badge?
Oh. A damaged CPD badge.
You really think that's your brother's?
Yeah, I'm almost positive it is. You might recognize it too, Tio.
Yes. I imagine it was damaged during one of the raids on the cult lodges. He told me it was his badge of honor.
I see. No wonder he never seemed interested in exchanging it for a new one, no matter how many times I told him to.
Dudley, you and my brother worked together, right? After Guy transferred to the 1st Division?
Yes, we did. To be frank, he fit in with the rest of the 1st Division about as well as oil and water. Overbearing and reckless, always acting independently. He stood out like a sore thumb. He hardly cooperated with anyone, especially me. We were constantly at odds during every case. However, everyone in the 1st Division acknowledged him for the excellent detective he was. Myself included, of course.
Dudley.
When he was killed in the line of duty, it hit all of us in the 1st Division much harder than we ever could have imagined. Although we never really saw eye to eye with Guy, I think there was a part of us that depended on his rashness, his willingness to jump into action. We all desperately searched for any leads to his killer, but in the end, we were left empty-handed. I'm sorry, Bannings, for everything you had to go through.
Hold on, Dudley. It's not your fault. Guy shouldn't have gone off on that investigation alone in the first place. And you guys did everything you could to solve his murder. That's more than enough for me.
I see. However, after all this time, we're on the verge of a breakthrough. We finally have a lead on who the culprit is. Though we had our suspicions 3 years ago, we didn't have a solid lead until now. With this, you might be able to finally settle your brother's old score for...
No, I'll worry about my brother later. We've got a mountain of pressing issues to handle right in front of us already. I'll worry about Guy once we've solved these.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd, you really can't help but put others before yourself, can you?
Nah, that's just Lloyd for ya. Very well, Bannings. We both have our tasks then. Let's see to them. After all, we can't let that annoyingly optimistic brother of yours outdo us now, can we?
Right. Oh, what a scene! What a scene! What a chapter! What a chapter!
Orbal staff enhancement. Bada-ba-bing. Promotion. Power suit. Let's go. Remind me to check that out. Ruins investigation. DP. Very good, very good. Mayor's requests. Okay, we're getting... Wait, why are we getting all of these? Heiyui rated. Blam. Oh, because I guess these are just like... Yeah, these are like chapter-wide. The chapter's been so long. I forgot we went into the freaking tower ruins, this one. Blue pill investigation, bonus DP. 343. Max possible DP at the end of the chapter. Let's go. Shadows of the Cult. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I am so excited right now. Everything's been set in place. All the chess pieces have been moved. We've gotten over the course of the game acquainted with all the areas, all the people, all the different plot threads, and they're hinting at it like, oh, Guy's killer, the cult. I'm like, what's Revache's connection to the cult? Why are they not here? Who's gonna, from where and when? And it's all gonna come to a head next time around when we begin the finale. Tune in then for that. Wait, actually, looking at the time, we're only like 30 minutes into the episode. I can't end it here. Come on, we gotta at least see the opening to the finale. Let's go. The same day, 2:40 p.m. Oh, do we have a little hacker kitty?
Oh, interesting. So they finally made it that far, have they?
What? That looks so cool, this whole room.
It seems everyone has received their invitations now. With this, I believe everything is prepared for the party. Who shall uncover the demon's identity first? Estelle and Joshua? Or will it be the special support section? Or perhaps it will be...
Why all the questions? We both know you've already seen how things will play out.
Teehee. Me? Oh no, I'm not so overconfident as to claim I can see the future. All I see are the threads that make up the tangled web of fate. I can't help but be curious as to what kind of tapestry all these intertwining destinies will weave here in this land called Crossbell. That is all, dear Meister. Nothing more, nothing less.
If you say so. I have no idea what the Mafia and that cult are planning. I imagine things are gonna get unruly. Well, I suppose we reap what we sow. Perhaps this is retribution.
Yes, I suppose one might say this is retribution for all the sin that has accumulated in that vast grey city. And here I was, certain that the society was involved in all of this.
Well, Crossbell is a neutral zone between Ouroboros and the Septian Church. The Pope prohibits the Knights from taking action here, and the Grandmaster doesn't dispatch any enforcers to the area. Or so they claim, anyway.
Hehe, I always thought that your studio was rather dubious. However, I never imagined you'd go so far as to craft your own system that can remotely interfere with Crossbell's Orbal network. Thank you for that, by the way. I've had a truly wonderful time playing with it.
If it was of use to you, then I suppose my efforts were worth it. When that man coerced me to cooperate, I nearly destroyed it out of spite.
I see that your strained relationship with the professor hasn't improved in the slightest. Head of the 13 factories and Ouroboros' 6th Anguis, Professor Novartis. Why is he so interested in the Epstein Foundation's Orbal network trial runs anyway? He's already got his astral code.
It's useless to try and figure out what that man is thinking. He was probably intending to use it for some confounded plan of his. What is that fool thinking, giving away test models so haphazardly?
You're referring to that red archaism that the special support section fought, correct? From what I've seen on the terminal, it seemed like quite the machine.
You'd think that, but it certainly had its issues with situational awareness and apt decision-making. Seems it doesn't quite match up to your partner.
I'm certain the professor has realized I'm staying here by now, hasn't he? Putting me aside for the moment, has he said anything about my friend?
He's been quiet for the time being. I imagine he's preoccupied with those new machines he's working on. In any event, I've finished fixing your friend's posture control and reinforcing the structural integrity of his joints. The professor won't have any room to complain about the upgrades I've made to his creation.
Thank you very much, Meister. Now, at long last, the final gamble can begin. My, such a dreary face. You crafted an assortment of imposter dolls for me, taught me how to puppet them, and allowed me to take refuge here. I truly am thankful, Grandpa York.
There's no need to thank me. I haven't done much at all. In any event, you're going to be quite busy today, aren't you? What do you say we have our afternoon tea a little early in that case?
That sounds splendid. Potter Mater, let us go have tea. It will be a long day after all. Actually, it may very well be the longest day in the history of Crossbell State.
Yes! I was hoping for Potter Mater to say hello! Oh my gosh! Oh! I got goosebumps! I got goosebumps on my goosebumps. I got goosebumps in places I can't tell you about. Finale. Crossbell's longest day. Damn. The same day, 3 p.m. Calm before the storm here. Oh boy. Bracer Guild, yes! Let's get him on board!
I understand. It's unfortunate things turned out this way.
We've been hearing rumors about the missing people here and there, but it seems we were a bit too late to the punch this time. I can hardly believe that horrible cult has shown itself again after all these years. Arios, you were part of the team that took the cult down 6 years ago, right? Do you think there's a possibility that some of the cultists may have survived?
Perhaps. We most certainly neutralized all of the lodges, but it's possible some individual members escaped and went underground. It would likely be very easy with assistance from a criminal organization.
And Revache definitely seems like the most likely group to have covered for him. Why would they bother with something as risky as helping wanted cultists, though? It's hard to imagine someone as calculating as Don Marconi doing something like that. You're absolutely right. There are plenty of groups that wouldn't overlook it if they found out Revache was harboring remnants of the cult. They'd be dealing with more than just us. The church and even that nefarious society wouldn't sit still either. In that case, this must mean that we're still missing some pieces of the puzzle. Some details that haven't come to light just yet.
Right. We don't have the time to look into it right now, though. We need to focus our efforts on finding out just where the Mafia has vanished to, and locating the missing persons. I'm certain that if we do so, it will help us unmask the remaining members of the cult.
So, does that mean
that you guys are okay with partnering up with us?
That's right. More than okay, in fact. We can't just stand idly by while some of our citizens have gone missing. Not to mention the trouble this drug can cause. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the help.
Of course. But now that we're settled, we should decide how we want to split up our duties. Putting aside Estelle and Joshua, what are the other members doing right now?
Fortunately, Scott and Lynn don't have anything urgent to tend to. So including Estelle and Joshua, that makes 7 of us.
Okay, please call everyone here. I'd like to make sure we search the high priority locations before the day is over.
You got it. I'll go and contact them now. Your coordination never ceases to amaze me.
It's the most powerful asset the Bracer Guild has in its arsenal. That reminds me, has Sergei given his approval for what you're doing here?
Yeah, he's already granted us permission to cooperate with you. He offered his thanks to you too, Arios.
Is that so?
Arios? You worked under Chief Sergei back when you were part of the Force. And you were partners with my brother, right?
That's right. It was Sergei, Guy, and myself. The 3 of us were considered the most successful team in the history of the Force. We accomplished more than any other group, including the 1st Division. However, I quit the Force 5 years ago due to personal reasons. And with that, the team was no more. Sergei went back to the academy,
and Guy was transferred to the 1st Division. And then, 2 years later, Guy was killed in the line of duty. Sometimes, I think about how things might have turned out if I'd never left the Force. But I have my reasons for doing so and was resolved to see them through. Even so, I still reminisce about those days sometimes. The glory days. Those handful of years I spent working alongside an eccentric boss and a hot-headed partner. To be perfectly honest, I'm jealous of your group. You are? Didn't think I'd ever hear that coming from the divine blade of wind himself. If anything, I'd say we're the ones who should be jealous of the guilds. Your members are free to help people however they see fit. The police have their own role to perform, just as the bracers have theirs. If it's the guild's role to pursue justice from outside the system, using their freedom from bureaucracy to help people, then the police's role is to pursue that same justice from within the system, burdened by the many contradictions authority places upon them. I'm sure you've come across said contradictions more than once by this point. There's something I grappled with in the past as well. Though they're often unreasonable, you may very well learn and grow from the challenge, just as I did.
Pursuing justice while confronting the contradictions of authority?
Do you think my brother pursued justice the same way too? Yes, I'm certain he did. In fact, it's most likely the reason Sergei fought as hard as he did to establish the SSS. But that's enough lecturing from me for one day. You should work hard to find your own answers. That's probably what Guy would have wanted too.
Right.
Man, that's one hell of an assignment.
We're back!
Yeah.
Freaking Shizuku, right now. Orb her up. Give that kid a battle ornament. We need her. She's coming with us into battle. I don't care. I need to see her S-craft. Sorry. Oh, Estelle, Joshua, and Shizuku too. Your outfit is just so adorable, Shizuku.
Thank you. Hello there, everyone. It's nice to see you again, Shizuku.
Sounds like you're enjoying your day out, kiddo. I had to deal with some urgent requests, so I asked Estelle and Joshua to accompany her. I apologize for putting this on the two of you.
It's no biggie. I'm super lucky I got the chance to hang out with sweet little Shizuku. She even let me squish those adorable cheeks of hers. Hey, Estelle.
Come on, Estelle. You're turning into some kind of cheek-pinching old aunt. But anyway, we heard the news from Mitchell. He said we were making an off-the-record alliance with the police. Is that right?
Yes, I'll explain more once the other members have assembled. Lloyd, I'd like for the SSS to be here for the meeting if possible.
Of course.
Let's do it. Once everyone had assembled, they reviewed the current situation. After all of the responsibilities had been divvied up amongst the group, Lloyd and the others returned home to the SSS building.
Okay, we'll take good care of Shizuku. Chief Sergei and Zeit are usually at the SSS building. They'll be able to keep watch, so you needn't worry over her.
Right. Thank you. Be a good girl and wait for me, Shizuku.
Yes, Father. Please be careful out there, everyone.
Of course. You don't need to worry about us.
Yeah, I kind of wish we weren't so short-staffed, though.
She's right. Once we all head out on our investigation, this place will be an open target. Are you guys really okay with this? Maybe we should have some of our members help with your investigation.
Don't worry about it. Besides, you're supposed to be getting a call from that doctor about the drug's composition today, right? Leave the missing persons to us. We can start preparing for the next mission.
Still a bit hard to believe we're teaming up with the police. It's fairly common in Remiferia, but I never thought I'd see the day in Crossbell. Pleased to be working with you, everyone.
No, ma'am. The pleasure's all mine.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
If you run into any trouble, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be sure to let you know if you learn any new information.
All right, everybody. It's time to go out there and kick some butt.
Yeah. Butt will be kicked aplenty. It's the longest day. There's gonna be many butts to kick. Man, seeing all of them together there was a little overwhelming.
We're all well aware of Arios' skill by now, but I could see why Estelle and Joshua are the guild's rising stars. All the other members seem highly skilled as well.
I'd be willing to bet everyone there was at least B rank. But dang, it's pretty rare for so many up-and-comers like that to be at one guild branch. This must mean that the guild is really focusing their efforts on Crossbell. Looking at it another way, though, you could say it means they're aware of how badly the CPD has its hands tied. Yeah, we'll just have to work twice as hard to keep up in that case. Sorry, Shizuku. I suppose it's not exactly professional of us to discuss this in front of you.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind at all. Besides, I've heard that my father was a police officer too a long time ago. I know there are plenty of complicated problems happening right now. But this time, everybody's gonna work together to fix them, right?
That's right. At the moment, though, I'd say it's more like they're helping us. Oh, right. I just remembered. Were you able to give your dad that pendant you made the other day?
Oh, yes, I was. He stopped by the hospital to visit me last night, actually. I gave it to him then. I only wish I could have seen his reaction, though. After I handed it to him, he went silent for a bit, before awkwardly thanking me.
I bet he said something like, "Well, I'll hold on to this."
Yes, almost word for word. I could certainly imagine him saying that.
It seems like not even the mighty Arios is a match for dear little Shizuku's charms. It just goes to show how important you are to him, Shizuku. Anyway, we should get you to the SSS building now. Mind holding on to my hands?
Okay, thank you. By the way, is Kia there?
She sure is. I bet right now she's busy playing with Zeit.
I'm sure she'd be delighted to have you join her. I can't wait.
Alrighty, let's escort our little princess back to the castle. Wonderful. Are we gonna get there in one piece? I just felt like they were like, oh, when we get there, everything's gonna be fine. Are we gonna get there? The same day, 5 p.m. No. I guess we did get there okay. It was just so ominous. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm on edge. Yes, they get to hang out. Yes, she did a 360 spin. He's got to be messing with us, right? Why is he so damn late? A lazy doc told us he'd call back around noon, didn't he? Yes, he did. I called the medical college, but apparently he's shut himself up in his lab.
Perhaps he ran into trouble while analyzing the drug's composition. Or he's simply gone fishing again.
Or I suppose couldn't he just take a bit of the drug himself to get better at analyzing the drug? Ooh. Well, I don't think he'd do that to us this time at least. That doctor still hasn't got back to you with the results? No, sir. According to St. Ursula, he sold himself up in his lab running test after test. If things continue like this, it might be better to go talk to him face to face. Possibly. I want to know what that drug's made of before anyone else gets hurt. You four, hurry to St. Ursula. Leave coordinating with the guild to me. Thank you, Chief. We'll leave right away. I guess we better go catch a bus down to the medical college. Okay. I guess we'd better. I was told I couldn't leave Crossbell. Okay, regardless.
What's on the terminal? Report to HQ. I mean, there shouldn't be anything there. That makes sense. Creative cooks wanted. Yeah, we're starting to run out of time here. We have a couple of recipes to get. But, everybody, this should be an okay time for the episode to end. We're in the finale. What can I say? It's going to be a good time. Tune in next time for that. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.